After getting 99 Untrim Slayer on my regular Ironman, I decided to take things to the next level. The ultimate level. Literally. I start my journey as an Ultimate Ironman with the name, SOF Jonah, with the end goal of the account to be obtaining the untrimmed Slayer Cape. Very few have attempted it, and even fewer have achieved it. This is my story. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 11 of my Ultimate Ironman Untrimmed Slayer series. In the last episode we got a ton of gains, and I literally mean a ton of gains. We got tons of level 80s, and most of the big grinds done. I want to try to get all the points for the herb sack from the tithe farm, so we have 100 fruits right here. We're going to go ahead and turn them in real quick. And that is 64 farming, so I think we need 9 more games now, so let's get started. That's 3 games down right there, and that is 65 farming, unlocking the medium tier of the farming guild. And there is a round of tiers for some ranged XP. I really didn't want to get ranged XP from here, but I figured the XP would probably be wasted anyway, and it's really not going to affect too many cannonballs for 99 Slayer untrimmed, so I figured I'd go ahead and get it. Okay, so this right here will be the final game of Tithe Farm, hopefully for a long time. I think I said that a while back when we got the seed box, but here we are again, 68 farming as well. So now we can go over here and purchase the herb sack. Well, actually we can't. We need 58 herb lore to purchase it, but you can go ahead and see it right there. We need 58 herb lore to go ahead and purchase this, so if we try... Yep, 58 herb lore. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to get that exactly at 50 herb lore. I'm going to have to plan if that's really worth the inventory space, but I'm glad we got this out of the way for later. So now with Tithe Farm out of the way, it is now time to unlock the minnows that we got the 82 fishing for. I believe it was 2-3 episodes ago, something like that, so I think we just did it there. Yep, there we go. So that is the minnows unlocked. This is kind of a click-intensive way to do fishing. And to be honest, I haven't done this in a long time, but the spots move like basically every 12 seconds. But you get the minnows really, really fast, and I believe you exchange them with her at a 40-to-1 rate for raw sharks noted. So what that means is if we have 40 minnows, we can trade her for 1 noted raw shark, which is very nice. And as you can see right there, the spot just moved again. And when that spawns, that takes away our minnows. We don't want that to happen. We need to switch to the other spot. It's pretty simple. Alright, got a beginner clue scroll. Pretty sure we can go ahead and do it. Yeah, Charlie the Tramp and Varrock, alright. And 13.1k minnows. Going to go ahead and trade these in. So 40-to-1 ratio, that gets us 328. 2 extra ones, just going to go ahead and drop those. This is a decent amount of raw sharks to start with. I'm definitely going to go ahead and get more later, but the next grind I have in mind is 70 thieving, so I wanted to try it out with sharks. Setting up the inventory for thieving, I figured it would go ahead and be a good idea to buy the rune pouch. I can't really think of situations where this wouldn't be useful long term and everything, so I figured I'd just go ahead and get it now. There is the rune pouch. I'm going to go ahead and throw these runes in there. So now we have teleport to house runes and only 1 inventory slot. Very nice. Doing a Renar herb run real quick, and I wanted to go ahead and get a new medium tier contract because we now have access to this area. It also unlocks a medium contract, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Let's see what we get here. Strawberries, well, that's probably pretty easy. Actually, do we have strawberries already planted there? No, we don't have anything planted there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish this farm run. And also with 65 farming, we have access to this herb patch right here. So now I believe we can do 6 herb seed patches a run, which is very nice. Beginner casket. Yeah, no. Okay, I have the inventory all ready to go, and we're going to do this a little bit differently. See, last time I was here, I think I stole from the baker's stalls and used cakes for thieving. And this is kind of annoying for several reasons. For one, the dogs can get on you, and for two, you don't always get cakes from here. I'm sorry about that. As you can see right there, the dog's already on me, and it took 3 tries to get a single cake. And these do heal 12 per inventory slot, but you have to eat them 3 times, as you can see I'm doing right here. Pretty time consuming when you're thieving, I will say. Once your health gets low, you gotta eat like 3 whole cakes. Very annoying. This time we're gonna use sharks. So the plan is, I have cooking gauntlets here, and I'm at the Hosidius range. I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off real quick. And you may be wondering why I'm taking that off. That's because I don't want a full inventory of sharks. I'm not exactly sure how many I'm going to burn. So, unnote the raw sharks, equip the cooking gauntlets, equip all this. And the cooking gauntlets. And now, go ahead and cook our sharks. Now, I want to see how many we burn. Okay, we cooked 1. I'll probably just show you at the end of the inventory, to be honest. Okay, wow, we only burnt one shard at 80 cooking. That's actually kind of insane. I thought maybe we were going to have to get higher cooking. I'm definitely glad that we do not. So now we run over here, and we could use the other range, which is right there where my mouse is, but I feel like we'll probably burn a lot at that one. The Obsidious range is definitely a good benefit. So we run back over to the town square here, go ahead and put our rogue gloves on, and currently we have like 8 inventory spaces, which is probably fine. And the master farmer is in this house over here. Let me go ahead and show you. Alright, as you can see right here, the master farmer is right here on the map. Pretty sure I've probably shown this before, but this should be very nice right here. We just spam click AFK. Really, really nice. And the sharks heal 20 apiece, so I'll see you when I'm 70. One last thing I forgot to mention is this is the seeds we are starting with. Got 32 Limport, 87 Snapegrass, 67 Renar, 30 Irrit, 7 Terramin, and 1 Hurlander. As you can see at the bottom left here, we just finished our first farming contract, so I want to see what we can go ahead and get here. Alright, so we get a seed pack. That's normally what you get, but let's go ahead and see what kind of seeds we get out of this. So just spam click it. 5 Tarman, okay. 5 Harlander, that's actually pretty good, and 5 Limpwort. All this other stuff really isn't that major, but let's go ahead and grab another one and see if we can do that one as well. And Water Moss, that shouldn't be too hard either. Okay, this guy right here, XGav, was just messing with this table for like 10 minutes straight, and I guess he just kept putting bananas on it for some reason. I have no idea why. I thought that was pretty funny, though. A little bit of a seed box update. Notice anything nice? Yep, 69 Renar seeds, nice. While doing my farm run just now, I just looted a Hespori seed, and I think a while back I said we were just going to go ahead and drop these, but now that we can enter there's this section, the medium section of the farming guild, we can go ahead and plant it in this patch right here. I don't think we're going to actually be able to kill Hespori anytime soon, but at least we'll have it ready. Hespori is not really able to be assigned as a Slayer task or anything, so I guess it could be kind of looked at as a waste of hit points XP, but I'll probably kill it to try to get the bottomless compost bucket, as that'll just save us so much compost on the farming grind, and then I'll probably just stop killing it at that point. And level 69. Nice. Alright, almost missed it, but there is level 70 thieving. We can now pickpocket from paladins. I was originally going to stop right here, and as you can see we have a ton of herb seeds right here. I was mainly going for quorum seeds to make super strength pots, but we only ended up at 6. I think I planted 1 though. As you can see right there, there's 9 grimy quorums, and the seed box is looking pretty packed right now. But I think I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer. I probably will have to get more noted sharks, though, in a little bit. I was stealing from the cake stall a little bit, to conserve the sharks, but we'll stay here for a little bit and get some more herb seeds. So I've been doing some thinking. A looting bag would definitely be a good idea to go ahead and get. Now, I used to think that we would have to waste hit points XP to get these, so I was going to try to basically just not use them, but I realized you can get them from last man standing, so this is probably how we will get all of our looting bags, is we can literally just teleport here with the minigames teleport, run like right here like 10 steps, and then quickly get a looting bag, and we don't have to waste any hit points XP, and we can have one available to us like whenever we need it, so that's really good. So that should be the looting bag right there, and I will show you in a minute how we're going to use this. Right now we have a farming contract for Irrit, so this is a good time to mention the usefulness of the looting bag. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly take all these Irrit out of this patch. There we go right there, farming guild contract done. So now we would clean the herbs and go ahead and note them in our inventory. So now we have 3 different herbs in our inventory, and I got the quorum from a contract as well. Let's go ahead and claim our reward and get another one. Can we do it? Cadentine, there you go, good example right there. I don't actually, can we grow Cadentine at this level? Herbs, yeah, so next run we're going to have Cadentine in the inventory as well. It's a good idea to not plant the seed until you get the next contract, I've learned, because this type of thing happens a lot. But now we can go ahead and put all these in a looting bag real quick. How we're going to use our looting bag is, if you remember a couple episodes ago, we were putting all the portals in our house. I put in this mind altar teleport portal right here. This is really close to the wilderness, and you need to be in the wilderness to use the looting bag, so you need to watch out though, because you can actually get PK'd if you're not paying attention, so got to do this kind of quick. And okay, one wilderness, we can now put stuff in. So we don't really need to ear it right now. We don't need, okay, we need to turn off the, let's do all, I think you can just, yeah, deposit. Okay, there we go, deposit. Store all the quorum, store all that. We'll keep the pineapple seeds, why not? Just got this from the seed pack. And then we'll just leave it like that. So currently, this saves, well, 3 inventory slots because the looting bag takes up a slot itself. This is really, really good. And once we start farming, say, limpwort root as well, snake grass, all that stuff, we'll be able to just throw it in the bag. And this is going to save so many inventory slots. The only way we could really go around that is to go to Zora like every time and put it there, or stockpile a bunch and then go to Zora, but we still not have those inventory spaces while we're stockpiling it. So I think this is definitely a good idea to go ahead and get this. And we made it to 1439 total before we needed a looting bag. It's pretty crazy. With that new costume room update a while back, I'm curious if we can put this camo top I just got from the Drill Sergeant random event in here. Okay. Alright, cool. So now we can actually get the full sets here without having to carry the entire set around with us or storing it at Zora, which, you know, is just kind of inconvenient. Very nice. So I figured it would be a good idea to make a amulet of bounty, so I'm doing that right now. If you don't know what this does, it has a chance of using 1 allotment seed instead of 3 allotment seeds, so that's pretty useful for snake grass seeds. We have 149, so it lasts for 10 charges. We don't even have an amulet right now, so might as well just equip this. No inventory slots really needed when you think about it. But through the course of using this should save us around, save us around 20 snake grass seeds if we get all the charges off, which is actually a pretty decent amount. Snake grass seeds are kind of rare for master farmers, and this means less actual collecting of snake grass later on for our prayer potions, so this is pretty good. I just learned that you can use white berries to make super compost. This is actually really, really nice. So this whiteberry bush that I've had planted here for a while, because I figured we'd use white berries later on in herb lore and everything, we can turn that into super compost. Literally just pick the berries, put them in there, and that is really nice because it takes 30 to fill that up. But we can just passively grab the berries off the bush when we do our herb runs and stuff, throw them in there. That's really, really nice. Coming up on a little bit of a farming milestone. And there is level 69 farming. I swear, no matter how many times we do this, it doesn't get old. I missed the recording earlier because I was on mobile, but we did get 70 farming. Okay, a little bit of a thieving update. Been a while since I've done one of these, but it really sucks that people just keep coming in here and then leaving the door open and the master farmer goes right outside the door. Pretty annoying, and I leave my sharks on this table right here, so you didn't know if you leave things on the table, they stay there for 10 minutes, and sometimes people just love to come in here and then just start taking my sharks off the table. It's pretty annoying, I gotta say, and it's happened like 3 or 4 times at this point. Alright, about to get level 73 thieving. Okay, well, hang on. Alright, that right there is level 73 thieving. Now, I don't think we really unlock anything at level 73, but I am going to call that the stopping point. I think we have plenty of herb seeds now. I am going to keep doing this till we use the rest of these sharks, though. Might as well use them, but this was a pretty insane grind. I mean, the amount of seeds we have, we'll go ahead and go over that after I finish this inventory. But at level 72, we also unlocked the Ardon Castle chest. Now that's used in an Ardon Hard Diary, possibly. We might do that eventually. And I think that step is also used in a Elite Clue Scroll, Challenge Scroll or whatever, so that'll probably be pretty nice as well. Okay, went ahead and finished that up. Now I want to go ahead and go over this. A couple of times we were wearing the cooking gauntlets while thieving here, didn't even notice, but we no longer need these. Going to go ahead and destroy those. And let's go over the total seeds here. So 8 Lancedime. We can't plant those to level 73, but we can boost with the Garden Pie. I'll go over that more later. 8 Cadentine, 18 Avanto, 49 Toadflax, 14 Snapdragon, 22 Quorum, that definitely picked up. And in the seed box we have 26 Renar. I've been planting a lot of those, so that went way down. 76 Irit, 167 Terramin, 93 Harlander, 193 Limport, and 44 Snake Grass. I also planted a lot of those as well, so that went down. In total, I believe this is 481 herb seeds, which should be a massive amount of herb lore XP. We get a farming contract for regular potatoes, which is really weird, and apologies if my voice sounds a little weird right now. It's really late. I just wanted to finish all this. We did drop some herb seeds, dwarfweed seeds, and tourstole seeds, because there's nothing we can really do with those. We need 79 farming to farm dwarfweed seeds, and I think 85 for tourstole, so that's definitely not going to happen. As well as like 72 to 78 herb lore or something like that to be able to use those herbs, so... yeah, we just got a sporty seed. Go ahead and drop that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this contract done real quick. Maybe we'll get something good. I mean, it's just potatoes. Probably not. Let's see. Alright, got the seed pack. Yes, I want to get another contract. So we had to give up U trees and then do a smaller one because we don't have the U seeds. So, grow some Erit, can definitely do that. Let's see what we get out of this. Pineapple seeds, not bad. I really need to start farming those, not just putting them in the bag. Okay, Harlander seed, alright. To be honest, we don't really get a whole lot of useful seeds out of these, but yeah, as you can see right there, I mean, the Harlander seeds is the only really good thing, but it's useful to do them. I'm really thinking that we might have to stop doing these contracts because the inventory space of all these seeds is just so much to manage, and now that we're done with thieving, I'm going to have to figure out the next grind, and it's really difficult to find one where the inventory space is not a concern. Also, we could get like a cactus one, and I have to go back to thieving, and I really don't want to do that, so I have to really think about this for a little while. Accidentally planted a Renard. It is 12 a.m. I definitely need to go to sleep at this point. And I also just noticed I dropped all those pineapple seeds. Luckily, I got them back really quick, but yeah, definitely going to sleep now. Alright, I've now used most of these snake grass seeds. I only have 2 left, so we're going to go ahead and take these out and drop them because we can't plant 2, we need 3, so probably put these seeds in here now. So now we have an extra inventory slot. Bit of an update here. I think we finished all the snake grass that we had. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the looting bag. Along with the sharks, I don't think we're going to use those, and then the rest of this stuff real quick. I want to see how many herbs we get total, so I'm probably not going to show the bag until we get all these seeds done. A little bit of a surprise. I'm also curious on the herb lore level that'll get us, but I think I have an idea. But I'm not going to say that either because I don't want to be wrong and I don't want to spoil it, so... Another thing is, our Amulet of Bounty did break. It did actually save us around 18 snake grass seeds. It had 1 extra charge, and I was planting some watermelon seeds we got from the contract. I think next up we're probably going to knock some quests out. Alright, before we start questing, I want to add in this portal, or add a portal in here for this empty frame. And I think the most logical choice is the Zaya portal. So let me find it. Corend. Where is it? Corend Castle, right there. You do not have enough runes. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Open the rune pouch, take 1 out. I guess they can't be in the rune pouch. I didn't really pay attention to the dialogue there. Nowhere, and... getting in again. There we go. Alright, so the Corend Castle one's pretty useful. I figured this is the most logical room to put it in as well. That's pretty close to the Slayer Tower. This is close to the Catacombs, and I mean, that can be used for getting Avas later for Slayer, so it kind of makes sense. Kind of like a Slayer portal room. Teleports us right here, really close to the Catacombs, and just pretty nice overall. And there is Client of Corend done. We get a favor certificate. We're going to go ahead and use this on Piscarilius, I think. So that's probably the most annoying one to do on an ultimate. Oh, I didn't confirm. Piscarilius and confirm. So it should be 20% favor, not too bad. And 2 antique lamps, going to use these on Slayer. So that's about 1k XP total. And we also have this book, but I don't think we get any teleports till we do some of the other quests, so I'll probably knock those out next. I'm doing the Queen of Thieves quest right now, and I find it funny how on this murder option you have a softly option. I want to see what happens. You realize that you can't really kill someone softly, you brutally murder him instead. That's pretty stupid. There is Queen of Thieves done, so this gives us another 10% favor, I believe. So that should bring us to 30. A little bit of lag right there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Should bring us to 30. Yep. And 175 quest points as well, which is a requirement for RFD eventually. And I believe we can use this on our book and unlock a teleport. I don't know if it automatically gives us charges. Yeah, it does. That's pretty nice as well. I think next up I'm going to knock out 100% Piscarilius favor. And there is Piscarilius favor done. That only took about 15-20 minutes. Pretty fast. And there is Ascent of Arceus done. Gives us another page for the book as well, so another teleport unlocked. Well, that actually gave us 45 RC as well. And the favor certificate is pretty useless considering that we already have 100% Arceus favor, but pretty nice. Alright, there is the Depths of Despair done as well. Unlocks yet again another teleport, and don't need Obsidian's favor either because, you know, we finished that as well, so go ahead and get rid of that and put this in here. And that also gives us more charges on the book as well. Each page, I think, gives more charges. So we have 24 now. I'm not going to do the other two Zaya quests because I don't really want to mess with the favor for those for now. So I think the next plan is, so I'm going to go to the monastery really quick. We are really running low on Ultra Compost, and I think I need to make some more. So as you can see right here, we only have 32, and we're using a lot. I do have 642 Super Compost. I've been trying to make this while I was doing it, so I think I'm going to go mine some Volcanic Ash real quick. Alright, mined about 1.5k Volcanic Ash. This took a long time. I used a Bronze Pickaxe because our Rune Pickaxe is currently at Zora, and I really didn't want to get it out because a lot of that stuff we can't actually put in the looting bag. Like the Draymond Staff, the Ivan's, the Draymond Branch, the Ivan's Staff, stuff like that, and that's just going to take up inventory space, so I figured I'd just use the Bronze Pickaxe, and we got this Beginner Clue, so we're going to try to knock that out. Got the casket. I already know it's going to be garbage. Lag. Okay. Yeah, I should have figured. Quick update, went ahead and made all the Super Compost we had into Ultra Compost, got about 719. And I checked all the seeds we have total right now, and I think it's around 600 seeds. But I'm also thinking that we probably don't need to use all the Limpwort seeds to get all the roots we need to use the Tarman seeds and the Corum seeds to make strength potions, so I don't think we'll have to use all those. But just a quick update. Okay, so with all the herb seeds that we have, it's probably going to take around 70 or so herb runs, which is probably going to take me about 2 weeks, I'm figuring, to get all those herbs. I think in the meantime, for now, I'm going to try to do some medium clue scrolls. My plan to do medium clue scrolls is going to be in Puro, because obviously we can't just kill guards or something like that. It's just a waste of hit points XP. So I don't think we need anything. I believe you get the jar and the net there for free the first time, but I don't think we can get it again. I'm not really sure. I'll have to find out. Okay, talked to him. He gave us the butterfly net and some impling jars, and these are a major pain to get back, so we probably want to hold on to one at least for now, but I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of implings because we're going to go ahead and trade them for the magic butterfly net. Okay, quickly got the implings, so now we can go ahead and trade these in, and I'll trade in the other impling we have for impling jars so we can get some more of those. So now we have the magic butterfly net, which I believe has an increased chance of actually capturing these and not failing, so it should probably help out. So the method we're going to be using is spawn camping the eclectic implings. They pretty much always spawn in this spot, and then you just capture them and they respawn, but sometimes they get away, but they just come back in a minute. It's not that big of a deal. We got 2 here. They have a 1 in 25 chance of giving a medium clue scroll and some other stuff. I mean, noted adamantite ore, can't really use that yet, so I'll drop it. I don't really think they give anything useful other than, I want to say oak planks, and that's probably like the only thing we'll take from them, other than the medium clue scroll, of course. And I don't really know how many medium clue scrolls we're going to do, because we don't have all the requirements yet, and, you know, we don't have really the best teleports and all that, so I'll probably just do a few, but we'll see. Okay, so we have an easy casket and a medium casket here. You can also get easy clues in Puro as well, so let's go ahead and open them up and see what we get. Yeah, that looks like a bunch of junk. Actually, I wonder if we have the black pickaxe. I can't remember. Let's go ahead and open the other one. Okay, I don't think we have that, so let's go ahead and check if we can actually store these things. Let's see, I believe you can with the black pickaxe. Yep, and this. Okay, don't worry, we can't take it out again, that's not a problem. Probably never going to use that anyway. Let's go ahead and check for it. Okay, so we get the legs, we'll be able to take it out, so that's pretty interesting, I guess. I've been doing some thinking, and these gold bars actually have a little bit of use, so let me kind of explain. If you teleport to Ardome, we can run quickly, like 3 steps this way, or I guess technically more than 3 steps, and buy an emerald and a sapphire, then we can teleport to the house, and then we can run south and make a ring of dueling, and, well, actually, we just need to take the molds off the wall first. So we have I think it's a necklace mold and a ring mold. And I've also just noticed that we don't have any teleport portals in our house close to a furnace. I think, at least. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, then we just teleport to Lumbridge and run to Alcarid, and that's fine because there is a furnace in Alcarid, but we need to go there anyway because we need Cosmic Runes to actually enchant this. I suppose like Falador or something would be a closer teleport to furnace, but like I said, we need Cosmic Runes anyway. So I'm a little bit stupid. I forgot there was a gem shop here, although I think that one's overstocked. I think you can actually just buy sapphires and emeralds in this shop, so probably would have saved some time considering you can also get the amulet and ring mold here as well. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Got the things made, we can now enchant these, so there is our games necklace, and there is our ring of dueling. So no extra inventory slots used for these because we don't have anything there. But I figured I'd do this because I've been getting a lot of clues where these would probably help out, and I think it's worth the time spent. And we could just get some more gold bars from the Emblings while we're doing this later and have a little bit of an update, I guess. But the nice thing is I've noticed is these oak planks actually have use too. I mean, we're going to use them for construction because we're getting a lot. Figured it's not a good idea to drop them, you know. But we can also unnote these and make stash units, so we don't really have to go through the process of getting an axe and then chopping the logs and doing all that, you know what I mean? So it's pretty nice. Okay, got an easy casket here, and I'm trying to save out these medium caskets, so we're not going to open those yet. Let's see what we get. Yeah, nothing really good there, to be honest. I've had to drop like 3 medium clues so far, which is not good. The funny thing is, I think I had gotten a clue, and I was like 3 steps in, and, or no, I finished that clue, and then I went to, I brought some, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let me update what I was actually saying before. I left that in. I was going to cut that out. Keep in mind, if clips ever end weirdly, it was probably me cutting something out because I couldn't figure out what the heck to say. I do that sometimes. I usually cut them out, though, but I thought it was kind of funny. We had finished a medium clue, and I had brought some implings with me so I could loot to get another clue while I was there. I wouldn't have to come back, if that makes kind of sense. Anyway, we got a step where we needed an adamant square shield, so that was a drop right there. And I came back, and I got another medium clue, and the first step was the same exact step with the adamant square shield that I could not do, and I thought that was kind of funny. So, anyway, then I think we did another clue, and I think we need a blue dragonhide body, and that's also a drop. I mean, we can make one of those, but we don't have the range level yet, so I don't really know how many of these clues I'm going to do, because there's just so many requirements we have to drop, I feel like, but I think I'm going to try to get like 5 or 10, maybe. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. Quick, I wanted to mention how we are building our stash units. I just built one over in Canifis because I got the step. I'm probably just going to build them as I get the steps for them. But anyway, I teleported to Varrock, and then I ran over to the sawmill. We still have to go to the sawmill to get the nails, even though we already had the planks. Anyway, then I teleported to the house and took the saw and the hammer off the wall in the tool store or whatever. Now, technically that's not necessary because you could actually buy a hammer in the general store right here and a saw right here. However, that one was in Canifis, so I needed to go back to my house to use the Solve Graveyard teleport anyway, so it saved like 5 seconds, but anyway, I got some extra nails, so I could put this one right here as well, even though we don't have the items. That's one for the Adamant Square Shield, but I figured we're probably going to get that off of Slayer later, and I'd rather have this ready, so if we do get it, we can just pop it in there real quick, so pretty easy, you know what I mean? Ooh, last jar of the inventory. Can we get a clue scroll? Ah, dang it. Okay, I'm a little bit stupid, alright, so I have this clue scroll where we have to kill a guard to get the key, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, you know what I should do? I should drop the clue on the ground, and then kill a guard, because then I would have a chance of actually receiving another medium clue scroll, and I didn't get the key, so I thought, oh, maybe I have to search the chest first, and then get the message to pop up, and then kill the guard, so I did it twice, didn't get the key, and then I was like, oh crap, I have to have the clue scroll in my inventory, so wasted some hit points XP there. Right, at 9 caskets now, and I just got a medium clue scroll, and I only had 3 eclectic implings, and I got it on the last one, so I think we're just going to do this one. Hopefully we can actually finish it. We'll have 10 caskets, and then we'll go ahead and open them up. Alright, we got the 10th casket here. I cannot wait to open these up. Now, I do want to mention really quick before we start, I'm not really sure how I can edit out like any bad commentary, so if it's bad, we're just going to run with it and see what happens. So let's go ahead and start. First medium clue, what can we get? Alright, I mean, not particularly useful, probably just, maybe the sweets, maybe we can use those later, but mostly harmless teleport. Second one, Nope, nothing really off of that one. Let's go for the third. Alright, come on. Calling Ranger Boots on this one. Nope. Ooh, Ceradon page 2. I don't think we have that. I don't remember what pages we have. I don't think we really have any. What, 5th clue? Nope, nothing really there. Actually, I probably need to go ahead and start alching this. Hang on one second. I'm going to go ahead and alch it. We can't really use a fire lighter, so I'll probably just drop those. And drop that, put those in there. And drop that. Alright, we're good to go. Here we go. 6th clue. Dang, a lot of stuff. 12 Morton teleports. Holy crap, 238k? Are you kidding me? That is a lot of money, actually. Wow, I'm surprised on that. Alright. 7th clue. Green Boater. Pretty sure we don't have that because we don't really have any clue unique, so that's something right there. Man, we're raining fire battle staffs right now. Let's go ahead and alch these. Get some more space in the inventory. Sorry, I know, gotta alch a lot of stuff, get some inventory space. Kind of a pain right now. Need to store some things or figure something out. But we only got 3 more anyways. It's not that big of a deal. And alch that. Alright. 8th clue coming up. Here we go. Holy crap. 2 uniques right there, I'm pretty sure. We'll go ahead and check after we get all these clues done. 2 more clues. Alright, 2 more clues. Go ahead and alch these. Make sure we have inventory space. Sorry, I know I gotta alch all this. And I'm probably not going to individually cut to the clues and everything. Just anyway, 9th clue. Here we go. Oh, starting to feel like this wasn't really worth it. I mean, the miter is not too bad. Might be able to use that, but I mean it's Gothic, so it's not really useful for God Wars Dungeon. Last clue. Please tell me that I get something off of this. Ooh, headband. Do we actually have a headband? I honestly don't know. We're going to head to the house real quick and see what is unique here. Although I'm pretty sure like all of this stuff is actually unique. I'm at the lighthouse real quick and I checked our books. I went ahead and bought the other 4 that we hadn't even touched yet. So the Bandos, Armadillo, Ancient, and Gothics. Didn't have any pages in those, but I went ahead and bought them and just dropped them. So we don't have to get them later. We already spent the 5k for each of them or whatever. But anyway, apparently we have a Ceradon page and a Zamorak page already. So I'm going to check the Zamorak book. Looks like we have the first page and that's it. And the Ceradon book we have the 4th page and no other pages. So this is page 2, so we should be able to put that in there. And so now we need page 1 and 3 to get a complete God book. Not too bad. Alright, I took the liberty of checking the medium stuff that we have, and apparently we only have, I think it was a green headband in here. Yeah, headband green, that's all we have. Oh yeah, and the pink elegance. So should be able to put this in. Yes, and that. And this. And that. So let's go ahead and check what we have in here total now. We have that. And looks like 2 headbands. I mean, those are eventually used for, I think, a hard clue scroll with a crow's ear, so that's not too bad. Didn't really get anything other than, you know, I guess some Fashionscape unlocked, but I mean, it wasn't too bad, I guess. Okay, so we're going to stay on the clue type grind, and I'm going to pickpocket ham members. Now, these have a pretty high chance of giving a easy clue scroll. I already have a casket right here, so I'm probably going to do this for a little while, maybe an hour or so. I'm kind of curious to see how many we can actually get. They drop it at like 1 in 50. Now, Gourmet Implings, I think, drop it at 125 in Puro, but to be honest, they're really annoying. I mean, I can pickpocket like 50 of these way faster than I can catch 25 of those, so we'll do this for a little bit and knock out some easy clues. Quick update, this is what the seeds are looking like. We can almost fit them all in the seed box, which is really, really nice. And we have a ton of herbs in here. I put the Impling jar in here as well, because as you probably know, or as I said before, I think those are a pain to get back, so at least we have it in the looting bag if we really need one. And destroy the butterfly net, so. Alright, so I decided that the Morton teleport and the Mostly Harmless teleport aren't really going to be useful for us, so I went ahead and dropped them on the ground. This person on my friends list is going to go ahead and take them. I think it's like 200k-ish. I mean, we could put them in the looting bag and carry them around, but I don't really want to do that. And, I mean, it'd only really be useful in a Master Scroll book that I don't think we're going to get. Ooh, hopefully that person doesn't loot it real quick. Ask them if they see them yet real quick. Yep, alright, they got them. Alright, so now we're going to continue the easy clue grind. Okay, this is going to hurt. Oh, 9 hit points XP. 6 more. Oh, it was like 17 hit points XP to get the black cape for this clue scroll. Oh, it's so awful. Might as well just de-iron right now. We're not getting Untrim Slayer anymore. A side note, I actually realized that the hand members give cowhide too. That's why I have this. So I was just going to kill a cow for the leather chaps, but it's not actually necessary, and this saves us like a tiny little bit of hit points XP. I'm just really OCD about this stuff. Okay, we now have 10 easy caskets. This is definitely a lot quicker. I think I'm going to stop with the clue scrolls after this, because to be honest, without a run energy pool, it is very, very difficult running a run energy a lot, even with 81 agility and full graceful. But on to the clue scrolls, let's get started. First one, what do we get? Ooh, 135k, really? Alright, interesting. Second one. Amulet of Magic, okay. Not really useful. Ooh, oh, that's Armado page. That's still pretty good, though. Still pretty good. Alright, number 4. Pretty awful. Number 5. Some more sweets. I put those in a looting bag, by the way. Dang, 4k cash. Holy crap. Alright, number 6. Ooh, bronze full helm tea. Alright, alright. Number 7. Black plate legs. Nothing really there. Number 8. Nothing really there as well, but dang, all the coins. Holy crap. 9. Alright, one more. Alright, we definitely got some items off of that, and make sure I didn't leave anything interesting on the ground. Yeah, nothing really there. So I'm going to go to the house and go ahead and store all this. Alright, look at that fashion scape. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these in the chest here. Go ahead and take a look at our easy uniques, because I don't think I showed that last time. Deposit, yes. Deposit, yes, okay. Alright, let's check what we got in the easy tab here. Alright, so there's a lot of items actually, so we can't take some of this stuff out like this. Can't take it out unless we get the other 3 pieces, which probably won't happen for a very long time. Got the golden apron in there, the imp mask. We don't really actually have that much stuff in here, and apparently the Guthix miter, didn't we get that from a medium clue scroll and it went in the easy tab? I don't think we can take that out either. Yeah, probably never get a full set of those, but I mean, it's definitely better than dropping or just carrying it around in the looting bag in my opinion, but we'll go ahead and throw the armor page in the book and put those in the looting bag. Alright, we have cleared out a lot of inventory space, which is really, really nice, and I just did a few more rounds of LMS. Get some extra points for looting bags later on. Always good to have, you know. I think next up we should do some more quests. So right now I'm doing the wanted quest, and this is kind of annoying, okay? So this guy right here, Ceramic Vars, you have to talk to him, then you have to talk to the guy in Falador, which isn't really that far. It's right over here on this park bench. You talk to him first, actually, then you talk to the guy in the castle, then you talk to him again, then you talk to the guy in the castle, and then you talk to this guy again. How about this guy just gets off his lazy ass and does all this for me? I like how he says UN 1 army and just all these people pop up on him. It reminds me of that SpongeBob episode where he says you planted grass and it was plankton everywhere. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was funny. Anyway, I find it funny how he kills all those people, hits like a 70 on all of them, which is absolutely insane. I mean, I don't even think you can hit 70 with magic now. Maybe with the Nightmare Staff, but like, then when you actually fight him, I don't even know what his max hit is. It's probably pretty low. He hit a 2 on me. I think we can just pray and kill him. I mean, the fight is like so easy for like, as hardcore as this guy is, it's kind of funny to think about. Alright, just about got him at this point, and there we go. Should be dead, should be get the hat now, and should be pretty much quest complete. And there we go, wanted is complete, 5k Slayer XP. I believe that actually gets us a Slayer level. Get to this dialogue. There we go, 48 Slayer, very nice. 1 level behind hit points, which is not too bad. I think we're around 13k XP off. I was actually going to do the Slug Menace next, but I think that's going to put our RC XP above ranged, so I think I'm probably going to do some range for a little bit. Okay, bit of an update on farming. I think I'm going to stop doing the contracts now. I planted some watermelon for a contract. I got the seeds out of a seed pack and they died, so I'm kind of locked right now unless I go back to thieving, and I really don't want to do that. And we're running low on like the amount of seeds we have now actually, which is pretty good, so we can actually pretty much fit all the seeds in the box. Once I do one more run, I'll be able to use these Snapdragon seeds, and we'll put these in the box, and none of our seeds will be in our inventory, which is going to be really, really good. And I also want to say, I know there's been like a lot of clips since I started this herblore grind. I feel like there's a lot to record and a lot to do because there's nothing I can really do other than herblore. So there's actually a lot to do while we're doing herblore in the background. I'm kind of sorry about that. I feel like this episode's probably going to end up longer, and I thought that maybe we were going to finish everything this episode and get to Slayer in it, but I'm not really 100% sure anymore because I originally planned on getting like 55 herblore, which you can probably tell by the amount of seeds that we have. We have well over 55 herblore. I was going for 55 for super strengths, but to be honest, I'm going for a different level that I haven't said yet because I don't want to spoil it. But anyways, long clip. I'm sorry about all the mess, we're going through this episode, but I'm really enjoying it. So like I said in the last clip, I really do want to get to the point of like somewhat efficient Slayer. So having like super attack potions, super strength potions, having like an Amulet of Fury, Barrows Gloves, all that good stuff to be able to start Slayer out with a low level and have like an Amulet of Fury and the ability to use the shortcuts and all that stuff is really, really amazing to me. That's why we have gone like 10, 11 episodes without really doing that much Slayer. Now, right now, I'm going to try to get 50 ranged off of Slayer, because that is a requirement for the Lumbridge Medium Diary, which gives us a teleport that'll help us in our farm runs to get all this done. So I'm probably going to do Slayer the entire way till level 50. And as you know, we still have that Rock Slugs task from, like, I don't know, 7 episodes ago or something. So we're going to knock this out real quick. Okay, about to finish the task right now, and I think I just noticed, I think 2 people in the chat said hi to me, which is kind of funny. I was thinking that maybe they were saying hi because I'm in this weird setup, probably wondering what the heck I'm actually doing, but about to be the task complete right there. Boom, 20th task in a row, very nice. Okay, we are coming up on a monumental moment right here. This is going to be our first Chalder task, which in my opinion, this is when Slayer starts to get good, and later on we can use a cannon and all that stuff. Now, this is our 20th task. We could have actually canceled it and then gotten another one from her, and then gotten a bigger point bonus, but the thing is that would have cost 30 points and it would have gave us 50 points, so we got 20 points already. That literally would have done nothing for us, so it was kind of pointless, so I didn't do that. Anyway, let's get our first Chalder assignment. I'm really excited. I kind of want Brine Rats for the Brine Saber, but let's see what we get. 150. Ooh, I was actually hoping for this. This is probably a good task. See, now we have a chance of getting a Rune Sim. We don't have to use the Ivan Staff, which would be amazing. And we also have the Dorkashun Bow for this, which is pretty nice, because I think they're really weak to range. Anyway, let's knock this out. Hopefully, we will get a Rune Scimitar. Alright, we have a task of 115 of these, but I don't think it's going to matter because we're going to get the Rune Sim first kill. Nope. Okay. Alright. Second kill, by the way, Longbone. Check the enchanted gem. Yeah, second kill, Longbone. I think that's like 1 in 500 or 1 in 400. Way rarer than the Rune Sim. Wow. Coming up on a little bit of a milestone. That is level 50 hit points. Very nice. No, that's not the rune we want, man. It's the wrong rune. Bit of a Slayer update. We are currently 48 ranged, and I just checked how many Fire Giants we have left, and I'd say we have a pretty nice amount left. Coming up on a level here, we are about to be level 50 ranged. Alright, there is level 50 ranged. We can now wear blue D-hide armor and use the Ava's accumulator. Very nice. Now, I believe we have, sorry about that, 39 left. I think I'm just going to go ahead and finish the whole task. Alright, we are on the last kill of the task. We actually did not get a Rune Scimitar. I think it's like 1 in 128, and that was around, was it 115 kills? Yeah, I didn't get one. 115 kills, so I mean, we were pretty close to the drop rate, but we didn't get one. Total levels we got off of that was 51 hit points, 51 ranged, and 49 Slayer. Definitely not too bad. That's going to be the end of the Slayer grind for now. I'm hoping to get back to it in the next episode, but that's not too bad. Alright, with that done, we can go ahead and put our green D-hide back in this stash unit. That's where I got it from, by the way, if you were wondering. And we can knock out the Lumbridge Easy and Medium Diary. Okay, so one of the steps for the diary is to have a Ava's Accumulator. Now this is an Ava's Attractor. It has +2 range bonus, so now that we have 50 range, we can now go ahead and trade this in for an Ava's Accumulator, which I believe gives +4 range, and I think it has also higher chance of collecting your ammunition for you, which is also very nice. So yeah, now for the rest of the steps. Okay, coming up on a little bit of an interesting step for this diary. So we need to craft lava runes. So I went ahead and took the abyss, as you can see right there, lava runes. Took the abyss to the fire rift right here. And what we need to do is, I'm probably going to drop like 3-4 essence. So this is a 50% chance to make these. So I figured I'd drop some essence on the ground. I don't know if it's like based on the quantity of essence you have. I know we could have made a binding necklace, but I was lazy. So anyway, we cast Magic Imbue real quick and use the earth runes. Yes, okay, 1 rune. Doesn't even matter, we finished it. Alright. Very, very nice. Kind of curious what would happen if we used these too. Alright, made some more. Whatever. Don't really need those. Glad we got that step done. So, otherwise you would have needed a Earth Talisman. So, having Magic Imbue and 82 Magic is just really, really nice in my opinion. Almost forgot to record, but that is the Lumbridge Medium Diary done. However, we do need to run over here really quick and do the easy diary as well. We just need to catch an anchovy, so it'll probably only take like 2 seconds. And there's the anchovy, so the easy task is done. Let's go to Lumbridge and claim our reward real quick. Alright, should be the guy right there. I just spammed through the dialogue, to be completely honest with you. Alright, 2 lamps and this very nice ring. So let's go ahead and put the lamps, I think, on Slayer. I mean, Slayer's behind hit points. I feel like it makes more sense to put on Slayer for now. So, that on Slayer. Very nice. Gave us level 50 Slayer, which looks pretty cool. Can now kill Bloodvelds as well. Not too bad of a task in my opinion. And there's another 2.5k Slayer XP. We are now about 7k off of hit points, which really isn't too bad. Anyway, we also have the Explorer Ring 2, which grants us teleports to the Cabbage Patch. I'm going to go ahead and show you if you didn't know where this is. This is really, really nice. Now, we only get 3 a day, same with the Ardone Cloak. What I kind of been doing is I've been using the teleports out, and then once they're out, I just drop the items and then get them again once like the daily reset is, so I don't have to carry them around, you know. That's just what I do. But like things like this, the ring, once we get rid of the dueling ring, we can honestly just keep it, because I mean, if we're not going to have anything there, there's no point in dropping it, if that makes sense. So the Lumbridge Explorer Ring doesn't really have any stats on it, but it does give +1 prayer, which is better than anything we have. Let me take that off. Put that on, take that. Alright, there we go. +1 prayer, as you can see right there. And I think that's weird. I don't think I even knew that this. Well, how that book actually gives 1 prayer. That's weird. Alright, but that is not too bad. This will probably become useful later on, like in the fight caves eventually, when every prayer bonus counts, in my opinion. But yeah, very nice. Well, I've decided I think I want to do the Death to the Dorga Shun quest, because the first pickpocket, easy clue. Okay, alright. Okay, as I was saying, I want to do the Death to the Dorga Shun quest, because that allows you to turn in long bones and curved bones for construction XP. Anyway, we need 2 full ham rope sets for that, and I figured we might as well do the easy clues we get while pickpocketing these guys and see how many we can stock up while trying to get those 2 rope sets. And I have an almost complete rope set in the house already, but yeah, let's see how many we get. I wanted to mention something while doing these clue scrolls, is this Explorer Ring is actually really useful for another reason. I can't remember if I mentioned this. It recharges your run energy. So we have 38 right now. Recharge run energy. Boom. 50 run energy right there. Very, very simple. You can use that 3 times a day, which isn't really too bad. It's basically like carrying around like 2 energy potions or something like that. Or 2 super energy potions, something like that. Pretty nice. Okay, got the full ham set, and the other set is in the house right now. I figured while I'm here, though, I'll get 1 more easy clue. We're up to 8 caskets right now, which is really not too bad. I swear, this easy clue step right here has to be like the fastest easy clue step. Watch. Teleport to Ardone, and boom, right there, there's the box. and there's a step done. Okay, I know I've mentioned this update several times, but this is just so nice. So we got our other set out of the armor case right here, as you can see. But as we were getting the other set, like if you don't have all the pieces, you can individually put them in here. Let me see if it lets me do it. Yeah, like that. So as you collect the pieces, you can put them in here, and it's really good as an Ultimate Ironman because you don't have to carry all this stuff around with you. And previously, you could only hold like 4 sets in the armor case, and I think it's like 50 now for us. So overall, I really like that update. Guys, I got a pet. 1 out of 10,000 drop rate. Alright, now my pet turned into this weird pink thing. I don't know what's going on. Wow, this is like some 007 type stuff right here. Oh no, guys. My pet died. Oh. It's okay, guys. The pink thing came back. Pretty much just letting her do all the work. Alright, there is Death to the Dorga Shun done. We did actually have to kill Sigmund ourselves, though, but that's not even that much hit points XP. Just figured I'd mention that. Anyway, what did you guys think of me doing questing like this? Showing just a couple of clips, trying to make it a little bit funny, you know, instead of just showing the beginning and then showing the end and saying quest complete. I'm definitely enjoying it. It's making me laugh. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright, time to turn in this long bone. 4.5k construction XP. That's actually a lot just for one bone. Wow. It's pretty nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a 10th easy clue, and then we'll go ahead and open these up. Okay, this should be the 10th clue done right here. Nope, another step, really. Alright. Okay, just finished the 10th clue. I swear this is the same spot as last time. That's really weird. One thing I wanted to mention is I just noticed that this teleport right here on this book is actually really close to the Hosidius range. As you can see, it's right there. So when we do Slayer, I was probably going to do them in Catherby, but I think this is probably a better spot. But we'll still use that Catherby portal to get the cooking gauntlets if we don't have those. But anyway, hopefully that all makes sense. Let's go ahead and start cracking these open. First clue, what do we get? Nothing really off of that. Number 2, I'm really hoping we get God pages. Okay, master clue. Go ahead and read that. I highly doubt we can do it. Wishes to see your finest range equipment. I feel like that already requires like black D-hide or something. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and drop it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, because we need to do like 6 steps. Anyway, third clue. Ooh, I think that's new. It's pretty nice. Fourth clue. That's new as well. Another unique. Nothing really off of that one. Sixth clue. Nothing really off of that one either. I should go ahead and start alching some of this. Seventh clue, or is it 6? I don't know. Seventh clue. Nothing really off of that one. Number 8. Ooh, Guthix page. I don't think we have any Guthix pages yet. 9. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And 10. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Guthix book out and go ahead and store this. Put the page in the Guthix book. It was our only page. So, pretty nice. We're collecting a pretty decent amount of pages on those clue scrolls. But next up, I think we're going to do some more quests. Okay, there is Dwarf Cannon done. This is an amazing quest. This is really going to be needed for Untrim Slayer. If you didn't know, the cannon is just pretty much necessary for Untrim Slayer. The cannon does damage to monsters, but it doesn't actually give you hit points XP. It just gives you ranged XP. And it's actually less ranged XP than what it hits. So, like, let me try to explain that, for example. Let's see you hit a 10 normally with a crossbow or something. You'll get 40 ranged XP, and then you'll get like 13 hit points XP. Well, let's say you hit a 10 with the cannon. You will get 20 ranged XP and no hit points XP. So hopefully that all makes sense. So the time has come to actually purchase our cannon. Now, I wanted to mention something. You can buy a cannon like this, and if you check the individual pieces, that is around 802k total. But if you didn't know, because I've seen a lot of people buy the cannon this way, if you actually talk to him, and you just go through the dialogue, yada yada yada, I was hoping you might sell me a cannon. And he says 750,000 coins. So you say, okay, I'll take a cannon. go through the dialogue a little bit more, and there we go. There's the cannon for 750k. So that basically saves you 52k, and you get the cannon mold for free. I think you can actually talk to him and get another one for free. Kind of want to try that. Let me hit I've lost my cannon and see what happens. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. So now we have the Dwarf Multi-Cannon. Now you may be thinking, why are you buying that right now? You're pretty much stuck with it. Actually, no. I want to explain a few Dwarf Multi-Cannon mechanics if you didn't know. So for one, you can teleport to the Grand Exchange. And I believe, I haven't actually tested this. I tested it on my regular Iron Man, but not this Ultimate Iron Man. But anyway, you go to sets. You should be able to pack this in a set. If I can find it. Oh, there it is right there. So, okay, never mind. You can't pack this as a set. So that point is kind of mute. I guess on regular Iron Man you can't, but on Ultimate Iron Man you can't. Didn't know that, but that's not a big deal. Because let me explain another mechanic of the cannon itself. So, if we just go over and set it up anywhere, which I need some space, I'll just set it up right here. If we just set it up, any second now. Alright, we can literally just leave this here, and eventually it's going to decay and it's going to be lost. And you may be thinking, well, that's stupid, that's 750k lost. Well, no, if you actually go back and talk to the guy, he will give you another one for free, as long as you lose it in this way. Now, if I have the cannon on me and I just drop the parts on the ground like this, well, if I just start dropping the cannon pieces on the ground, you will not get the cannon back that way. You have to lose it to decay in order for him to give you another one for free. So pretty much only need to buy this once. I think this is pretty awesome in my opinion. So I want to do Edgar's Roost, but we need a Renar Weed. So I'm going to leave Master of Arms for a little bit until we get a Renar Seed. We finally got the Renar Seed. I'm going to be honest with you, that took a little while. I think we got like half a level trying to get it, but also got 4 Avanto seeds, and I think actually like 20 Terramin seeds, and probably some other seeds I didn't really keep track, but I think like 6 of these, I think I'm right in 6 of these, maybe a couple of those, I don't know, I don't really remember. But let's go ahead and plant these, and then we can do Edgar's Roost once they grow. Okay, real quick, I want to knock out the Core End Easy Diary. So you have to make a strength potion here. I figured it's a good idea to go ahead and do this now while we have the Terramin and Limpwort, you know what I mean? Makes sense, because it'd probably be kind of a pain to get that later. And there we go, easy task done. Let's get the rest of them done. So I decided to go ahead and give up on Untrim Slayer and just kill sand crabs. No, I'm kidding. That's actually an easy task with a diary. Okay, another task is to heal these guys, and I went ahead and got to 5% Shazian Favor because that unlocks Lizardman eventually, which is a pretty good cannonable Slayer task, so I figured I'd mention that. Coming up on the last task for the Core End Easy Diary, and there we go, it's complete. Okay, the time has come to claim our reward. Now, the reason I did this is it doubles the drop rate of Xeric Talismans from the Lizardmen, and I think it says it right here. So, that is actually really useful if you didn't know, for getting Lizardman Talismans, or Xeric's Talismans I mean, and Lizardman Fangs for teleports. So, once we actually start killing those, we'll get a lot more teleports once we do Slayer, you know, and all that. So I figured it's probably a good time to go ahead and knock this out. And we get a blessing, so I think it has a teleport on it. I'm guessing we get like, what, 3 of those a day? Yeah, 3 of these a day. Teleports us right here. It's not too bad, pretty close to the Woodcutting Guild, and I don't know, maybe we'll make use of that someday. And a lamp, go ahead and put that on Slayer. There we go, pretty close to 51. Alright, we're at the part of the quest where we gotta meet this guy called Mad Edgar. I don't know, let's see what this is about. Alright, so I guess he's over here. What the... Edgar, what you selling in here, buddy? Right, there is Edgar's Roost done. 11k herb XP, got us to 55 herb lore, can now make super strength potions. Very, very useful. And we unlocked the Trollheim teleport, which is very, very nice for getting to God War's dungeon eventually for Slayer and all that stuff. But like, just this saves so much time. I mean, previously it's teleport to Birthorpe, which is right here. Follow this path. Go here. Get climbing boots if you don't already have them, but you need coins, and follow this path. through here, through there, go through the cave through here, and then, yeah, it's just so much time. It's probably like 3 minutes, plus, you know, run energy and everything. I don't know, very nice quest. So doing the slug menace right now, and I find this funny, when you talk to this guy, you can say, "You are a bit too strange for me, bye." And then he says, "Sniff, yes, everyone says that." I feel sorry for this guy. Prepping for the boss fight right now in a very weird setup. So what we're going to be doing is using pineapple pizzas, and I'm making those right now. We just cut up these rings right here. I got some pineapples from charter ships, and then I made pizzas with the RFD chest over there. And then I got some rune gloves. I got the fighter torso out of the house and the fighter helmet as well. So I think we're ready to go. Coming up on the boss fight. A little nervous for this one considering our only weapon is a Draymond staff. So I'm not really sure how this is going to go for us. And apparently it drains prayer as well, so prayer flicking is probably not going to be an option. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Alright, here we go. Okay, I think we over-prepared for that one. Didn't even use any food and probably took like 15, maybe 10 damage. I don't even know, but let's finish the quest. Okay, there is the Slug Menace done. Did we get any levels off of that? No, I don't think so, but now we should be able to buy full proselyte armor, which is pretty nice. I thought he gave you the helmet for this, but apparently not. Let's just go ahead and buy the full set. I think it's 25k, yeah. Alright, there's a full set. Unpack it. So proselyte armor has the stats of like adamant armor, but it is storable and it does have prayer bonus. We wear the full set right here. That is 19 prayer bonus. Let's go ahead and head over to the house really quick and we can store this. So I'm actually questioning if this is maybe better than rune for like certain situations. Well, it is for, like in prayer situations, but like, hang on, let me put this in here. So let's throw this in there and boom. So the situation I'm talking about is, let's say we take out just the legs. So let's see, take, alright, well it took out everything, right? Equip this, or no, equip the legs, then take this off and put this in there. Alright, so now we have just the legs out. So what I'm saying is, like, this would be a pretty good way to just get some armor. Like, let's say our armor's at Zora and we just need some armor for a quest or something like that. These aren't as good as rune legs, but rune legs, you know, can't be stored in these cans. So, like, hopefully that all makes sense. I mean, having this armor for prayer bonus for, like, certain Slayer tasks that are going to be difficult later on is going to be really, really good. So, it's good to get that done. Okay, about to do Temple of Ikov, and we need a U short bow. So, we're just going to go ahead and make that real quick. This is actually a difficult item to get on an Ironman or an Ultimate Ironman, but not for us because we can just make it. Pretty nice. Okay, wow, this is convenient. Strange plants spawned for me to get some run energy. That actually happened earlier on Edgar's Roost. I find that pretty funny. So I find this part funny. In this quest, you have to kill this fire guy in here somewhere. If he pops up in a second. Not really sure, because I have to open the door. Yep, there he is right there. He can only be damaged with ice arrows, which ice arrows are found in the same dungeon. Like, if you can only be damaged with ice arrows, why would you choose to hang out in, like, a place where they're, like, 50 feet away, you know? I don't know, that's just me. And there is Temple of Ikov done. Ton of ranged XP, I think that gave us a level. Yep, 52 range, not too bad. Alright, just did a round of tiers here. 7.3k RC XP, level 46 RC. Pretty nice. Okay, if you haven't noticed in the last like several clips, we've basically just been killing time in order to do all these herb seeds. Now, I think I calculated it out. I think it's around 65 more farm runs as of the current moment. Give or take, I don't really know, but that's going to be a lot. And I think we need to stick to one grind for a little while to, you know, get a massive amount of these seeds done. So I'm going to start making cannonballs. I'm going to do a couple rounds of that and then show you the method I'm going to be using. Okay, I've been doing this for a while. I have about 1.5k cannonballs. I want to show you the method, but there is one thing I want to do first, and that is get the ice gloves, because to be honest, it's going to make this method a lot better. It's going to save a lot of time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, to get the ice gloves, we have to kill the Ice Queen over here. And this is why I didn't want to do this, because she gives hit points XP, but honestly, it's not even that much. I think she has like around 100, maybe 200 health, maybe 115, something like that. Anyway, I don't know. We need to get the Ice Gloves eventually for Hero's Quest, Desert Treasure, and Recipe for Disaster anyway. But I was planning on getting those when... Okay, I'm not even hitting for some reason. I was planning on getting those when we're going to do like all the quests in a row, so I didn't have to get the Ice Gloves multiple times. But I think we could probably store them at Zora anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but holy crap, I'm not hitting. I'll get back to you when we get the gloves. Okay, that took way too long with the Draymond staff. I had a prayer flick and I barely made it. One prayer point left, 23 HP. But we got the ice gloves, and let me show you this method now. Okay, so we're going to show the cannonball method real quick. So to start out, we teleport to the Grand Exchange. I have the left click option enabled because save some time, don't have to right click and all that. Anyway, then we run over here and go to the trapdoor and travel on that to Keldagrim. We're basically going to the blast furnace right now, and this is, I think, the quickest way. So, and I want to mention that this is around 5,000 or so coins in inventory, and that's including like all expenses like teleports, the blast furnace fee, the money to buy the ores, basically everything. I think it's around 5k a trip, and I think it's around 62 coins a cannonball. We're getting like 20 sets of cannonballs in inventory, which I think is 80 cannonballs. But yeah, anyway, we're here now. So we have money already in the coffer, and we trade this guy. We buy some iron. Now I already have coal in there, so that's important to mention. Put the iron in there. Then I do the coal next because that saves a little bit of time. So like the bars are already being made while I'm doing the coal. See, they're already done. Now this is why the ice glows, because this allows us to just instantly take the bars and then teleport to Falador. I was doing this for a little while without the ice gloves, and it just really got annoying. And if we're going to be doing this for a while, I definitely think it's worth it. So teleport to Falador and run to the furnace. And now we just make the full set of cannonballs. Now, I calculated this out, and I think it was around 3 minutes and 15 seconds a trip, but that was without the ice gloves. And, ooh, it's 65 smithing, nice little milestone right there. That was without the ice gloves, so it might be around 3 minutes maybe now, like max efficiency. So you can make around probably 1.5k or so cannonballs an hour if you're really focusing. And it's pretty AFK. I mean, this like inventory cannonballs right here takes around like 2 minutes, which is really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it for our cannonball method. We're going to do this for a while, and then we're going to do farm runs in between for now. So, oh, and one other thing to mention about this is, the good thing about this is we can constantly run while doing this. So it takes a while to make these cannonballs, as you can see, and by the time we get them all done, our run energy is already up, and we just constantly run while doing this. So very nice. We're going to do this for a while and see what level we get. Okay, one last thing to mention is I think this is actually around 15,000 smithing XP. Depending on how fast you are, it could be around 12,000 to 16,000, but I'd say around 15,000 smithing XP an hour, which is not too bad, as well as 1k magic XP. Okay, I missed the record, but earlier we did get 73 farming, which unlocks Lantidimes. I was originally going to boost this, but apparently we won't need to anymore, which is pretty nice. Okay, unfortunately, it's about time to wrap this episode up. I just looked into the clips that we have, and it's about over an hour, and I don't really want these episodes to be quite that long, but I want to go over a few things. So I went ahead and planted some Lantidime here, and this is what the seed box is looking like. In total, I think this is 351 herb seeds and some limpwort seeds, so I think that's around 59 more herb runs. Now, I had hoped to finish this in this episode, but I did not know that it was going to be this much, so apologies for that. Hopefully in the next episode, I'm definitely going to set a goal to at least finish all the herbs. But I would like to actually make all the potions as well, so then we can get the Slayer, because that's the last two things we have left that I can think of. I don't think we have anything else left, and because we're going to do the cannonballs while we're doing this, so we should have plenty of cannonballs to work with for a little while to do Slayer. But hopefully that all makes sense. And one other thing I want to go over is it has come to my attention that a couple people mentioned that the quality, like the sound quality, is not that great. I am actually aware of this, and I'm thinking about getting a mic soon, hopefully sometime in the next episode, to improve that, because I have noticed that too. And I do appreciate the feedback. Any feedback whatsoever is definitely welcome. Comment down below if you have some feedback or something you'd like to mention or whatever. Anything at all. I love the constructive criticism, to be honest. I really do. No sarcasm, seriously.
But thank you all so much for watching. Add a like to this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have anything you'd like to mention. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and make sure you have that notification bell on as well. But that's going to be it for me, guys. This is SOF Jonah, signing out.